Good morning, people. Time goes so fast. It is almost 9 o'clock already. I cannot believe it. This morning I just had quiet time, prayer time. I had time to answer all my messages, and I am now going for a run. I'm gonna do some sprinting and some lunges, come home, freshen up, have breakfast, and then get on with my work because I want to complete my work today. I've got my formative that's due tomorrow, but I need to do my literature search now. I've done it, but I want to start again because I don't really like the direction my dissertation is going in. So that is the plan. I was tempted to just wake up and stay in my pajamas and just work all day and stuff, but I feel like eventually in a few hours I'm not going to feel good. I'm going to feel sluggish and all of that. So I'm going to go out, get my heart rate up. I've spoken to people this morning already. I have a lot of messages, but I think today is going to be a one reply from me, and then I will reply to everyone again tomorrow because this deadline, man. But yeah, going to the gym now. Going for a run now. And then I'll also keep you posted. I'll also inform you about shoulder dystocia later. Let us learn shoulder dystocia. And let me stop bombarding you guys with my emotional breakdowns, but this is the nature of the course. It's just so much, either uni, either placement. You don't have time for yourself like that. But you know what has helped me today? Literally going out. My voice. No, it's like something's in your throat. But anyway, yeah, going out for that workout, speaking to friends this morning, and prayer. That has really helped me. And yes, I'm about to have a whole full day of working on this dissertation and trying to get back on track because I'm nowhere near where I had intended and planned to be. But speaking to one of my friends today, he was saying how there's so much you had to kind of cut out and prioritize and things like that. So I'm gonna have to do that. But let's speak shoulder dystocia. So this is very new to me. I've read about it, but I didn't know much about it. And with the nature of the course and focusing on different stuff, I hadn't done any research or work into it. So it's quite interesting. Shoulder dystocia is one of the midwifery emergencies, and in third year in my uni we focus on emergencies a lot in one of our modules. So we've done neonatal resuscitation, the basic one, but we're going to do the level higher than that soon. But yeah, so we've just done the theory of shoulder dystocia, and we're going to do practical where it'll all come together. But from what I know about shoulder dystocia, it's when the shoulder, I think it's the anterior shoulder of baby, is stuck behind the pelvic outline or pelvic outlet, and the head is out. So there's that struggle. The head is out, but the shoulders are stuck. Yeah, I'll put the proper definition in the description below. But that's what I know about shoulder dystocia. And yeah, okay, let's get into this. It's important to know the mechanisms of labor as well, the normal mechanisms of labor, which I also need to revise to understand this. So yeah, guys, the structure of the pelvis is really important too. And if a woman is lying down, because we're speaking about positions of labor, a woman is lying down, the part of her pelvis that can move, this is obviously a skeleton, so it's not going to work, but your sacrum here, and especially your coccyx, that is what can move. If a woman's laying down, she's obstructing this, and baby's trying to come out, and then often women are like trying to come off their bum, and the midwife is like, stay on your bottom, but it's like that is the only part that can move. The baby needs more space. So speaking about the importance of different positions in labor, not just lying down. So when a woman is on all fours, you can see like this bulge around her pelvic area, and this bulge is called the rhomboid of Michaelis. And it's like a kite-shaped area, and it includes the three lower lumbar vertebrae, which is here, of the spine, the three lower lumbar vertebrae, the sacrum, and the sacrum, which is this. Yeah. So this is what's creating more space for baby to come. Oh, the lighting's bad, sorry. This is what's creating more space for baby to come, essentially. When we have a woman just lying down, it's not good. It is not good. It's not good. It's not good. Oh, let me adjust the camera. Sorry, I've got like it's a candle basically, what you can see, but I'm trying to hold my phone in place. But yeah, so we also discussed the risk factors for shoulder dystocia. So pre-labor, we said having a previous shoulder dystocia, if it was an actual shoulder dystocia, macrosomia, which is basically the weight of the fetus being above 4.5 kilograms, diabetes, a BMI more than 30 kilograms. This one I can talk a lot about it, but yeah, that's a risk factor apparently. Induction of labor as well, intrapartum, prolonged first stage of labor, secondary arrest. What's secondary arrest? See, y'all, I even gotta revise because I know what that means. Prolonged second stage of labor, and oxytocin augmentation, and that's basically when women are given a hormone drip called Synto to increase their contractions. And basically it's like sometimes after induction that happens, and it's like one intervention, then another intervention, and then yeah, shoulder dystocia can happen. Assisted vaginal delivery as well is a risk factor. So we discussed the difference between a macrosomic baby and a diabetic baby. So like I said, a macrosomic baby is a baby that weighs more than 4.5 kilograms, but they're still like what do you call it, well proportioned. Like they look like a normal baby, but just maybe a bit bigger. A diabetic baby carries a lot of weight at its shoulder area, and it's because it's been overfed sugar, and this sugar has been going through the placenta to baby and increasing its brown fat stores. And that's the difference between a diabetic baby and a macrosomic baby. So yeah, if there's more fat around the shoulder area, then yeah, that could lead to shoulder dystocia. But that's when a woman's blood sugars are uncontrolled. With a macrosomic baby, it's just the way the woman grows her baby, and it doesn't have to lead to shoulder dystocia. It's not a major, because the baby's still well proportioned. So yeah. So we went on to speak about so much other stuff, but I don't want to make this too long and tell you things I don't completely understand myself as of yet, because I need to go back over the lecture. But we spoke about how to deal with the shoulder dystocia. And there are first line maneuvers and secondary maneuvers, and these maneuvers you need to know, well, we need to know for our OSCE, and for interviews as well. A lot of midwives have told me that they speak about midwifery emergencies and how you deal with them, so it's important to know. So yeah, I'll speak about the two first line maneuvers, and then the second line maneuvers I need to go over that, so I'm not going to tell you things that I don't understand myself. So yes, the first line maneuvers, the first one, and it can be in any order, it depends on what position the woman is anyway, but you might have seen from a previous vlog that I had a lady with query shoulder dystocia, and we just put her in this position and it was resolved. Because normally it, like most, resolve from just the first line maneuvers. So one of them is Mcrobert's maneuver, which is basically the woman in a position where she's laying on her back, yeah, but she's lifting up her thighs. Oh, I don't have the legs on my skeleton, or I could have showed you, but she's holding her legs up, or the midwife and the people in the room. Okay, the first thing you do is call for help. So the people who have come to help you are holding the woman's legs up. And basically, essentially, that part of her body is not on the bed, so that's creating more space. So that's the position. So you're flat on the bed, sacrum is off the bed, your knees are close together. And it's opening up the pelvic brim and cavity, and this position has the pelvis at its maximum space. It's the same position as being on all fours, but just with your back on the bed. Yeah, it frees the sacrum and gives an extra 10% of pelvic space. And then we've got suprapubic pressure. And this is physical rotation by pressing on the abdomen, not on the pelvis. So if you know where the symphysis pubis is, symphysis pubis, right? I think so. Oh, I don't want to tell you guys things I need to go over myself. I might leave this vlog here. But yeah, shoulder dystocia is very important. So when I'll create a whole video on it when I've created my posters, when I've read more into it and everything. Come back into focus, guys. I mean, camera. Yeah, but anyway, with this maneuver, you're doing rotation on the abdomen. No, so it's not on the pelvis. Yeah, sorry. So forget what I said about symphysis pubis. It's on the abdomen, and you're rotating. So there's 30 seconds of constant pressure, and you're rotating. So it's a bit like that, and that, as well as Mcrobert's position, resolves most shoulder dystocia events. But if not, you go on to the second line maneuvers, which is internal thing, like actually inserting your hand and like moving the shoulder and all of these stuff, and like more medical terminology and all of that. But I'm gonna leave this here. I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and you learned something. Pray for me, because I've got a whole load of work to do. I'm planning not to study straight until 9-10, but I'm definitely going to go to bed at 9-10 o'clock, and it's 12 o'clock now. So yeah, I am not stressed. It is well with my soul. Jesus has got me. Anyway, bye. I can talk for ages. Bye.